What's up, y'all? BJ the Counselor here. Y'all ready for Freedom Key number 3? Make sure that you are sharing these videos. Please drop me a comment. Y'all gonna like this one, I think. Today, this one is for my moms out there, okay? If you have children, it doesn't matter what age your children are. If you have kids, whether they're little or grown, this video is for you. Now, here's my disclaimer. I don't have any children, okay? Here's why that benefits you. It takes somebody with either no kids or they have to be a therapist in order to say this to you, all right? Because the average person, you just ain't gonna hear from the average person what I'm about to say, okay? Because they dealing with their own stuff, and even if they feel like that, they ain't gonna say it, all right? So you got to be no kids or a therapist for me to give you this message, all right? I happen to have no kids and be a therapist, so you finna get the raw and the real. Guess what, mama? It's all right if you feel like you don't like your kids sometimes. It's okay if you feel like you don't even want to be a mama sometimes. Here's the thing. Let me free you with this. I hope this frees you. Let me say it like that. Stop feeling so guilty about that, okay? You are a human being. Being a human being, all right? Single, no kids, that ain't easy, all right? Sugar, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. So, being a mom, having a whole human protrude through your vagina, and then having to get up at night, having to do the diapers and the milk, and then having to raise this human and having to be around this human being all of the time, sweetheart, that's not no easy thing, okay? And I'm not saying that it's easy to be a father, but I'm just strictly talking to moms right now, because it's often when I'm in counseling sessions, it's usually mothers who have some type of guilt, some type of torturing and tormenting thoughts. Y'all excuse me, I just been laying around all day, honey. This is real life, okay? Like Tabitha Brown say, this is real life, right? So it's usually moms who have some type of torturing and tormenting thoughts. They internalize so much that their children do. They feel so bad, you know, and they feel so down. And sometimes as a mother, they don't want to be around their child. Sometimes thoughts may pop in your head that you don't even want to be a mom. Baby, that is okay. It's okay for you to feel like that, okay? Release yourself, sis, from the guilt that comes along with that. Don't let your mind play tricks on you to where you feel like you're a bad person just because being a mother is overwhelming, all right? And let me tell you this. I'm not talking about abuse and neglect and all of that and not loving your kids. I'm not talking about that. And most of the people who follow me don't fall into that category anyway. Most of y'all who follow me fall into the category of people who beat themselves up over things that they really should not beat themselves up over, okay? And that's what this video is about. So, two different things. Sometimes you're going to feel like you just don't want to be a mom, period, all right? And that's because of all of the whole list of trillion things that goes along with that. It's an overwhelming experience, and sometimes a thought may pop in your head, I wish I ain't ever had these kids. I wish I was BJ because she don't have no children. Oh my God, I just wish I could take a break just for a week. I love my kids, but I just wish I could take a break for a week and not be a mother at all and just live a different existence and then step back into this. Sweetheart, what I'm telling you is those are perfectly normal and natural thoughts to have come up. And I don't want you to feel like you have to hurry up and shoo those thoughts away. You don't. They're just there because you're a human, and you need to sometimes sit with that so you can get to the bottom of why you're really feeling like that. And even when you get to the bottom of it, baby, that don't mean the thoughts ain't gonna never recur. It's a human situation. You only make it worse when you try to hurry up and get past the feeling, or when you sit down and say, I shouldn't feel like that. I should be feeling like this over here. Kick should out, all right? Don't should on yourself ever again in life. That's thing number one. Is sometimes you may just feel like you don't want to be a mama. Thing number two, sometimes you might not want to be a mama to that particular individual. Let me help you. A child, and even when they grow into adulthood, that's why I say it doesn't matter how old your children are. They are a whole separate human from you, okay? They have a whole separate personality. What if you can't stand your mother-in-law and your child got tendencies like that person? I said it. I sure said it. What if some of the things that annoy you the most about your husband or your child's father, then here comes that stuff coming through your child in their trait, or even in your grown child. Y'all may not be the best of friends. There may be moments where you just don't like their personality, and it ain't a whole lot of people that's gonna come and tell you that it's okay if you don't like your child's personality. You may not really like them as a person, is what I'm telling you. And that's okay for you to feel that way. It's okay. You're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. We have coworkers that we don't like their personality, and we have to learn how to get through it. I know that pales in comparison to being a mother, but you will get through that. And stop comparing yourself. Please don't compare yourself to what you see on social media, because your experience with your child may be totally different. I love my mom to pieces, but we have a very different relationship than what I see a lot of people portraying on social media, and I realize those relationships may not be real. So I'm gonna say what I see people portraying, we have a very different relationship than that, and I see some grown women in there, and that grown woman and their mama, they go everywhere together, they dress alike, they look alike, they best of friends, they holding hands in the park. We don't have that. So I would miss out on what we do have if I sat up here for a long time. I did that. I felt so bad because I'm looking at what I'm seeing other people have. Honey, you don't know what type of personality type your child is going to have. You don't know if they're going to want to hang out with you. You don't know if you're going to want to be around them. It is okay for you to feel however you feel. Now, if it's to a point where you are stressed and you have anxiety all the time and you're depressed, please seek help. Go get you some therapy, okay? And call on your village during those times, because if you sow all the time, you can reap from somewhere. It just may not be the person you would expect, but let people know that you need a break. Let people know that and nobody knows that you need help if you walk around with your superhero cape on all the time, okay? So no matter how old your children are, because some mothers go through this even when their child is grown, their adult child is grown, and they're like, I don't really like this person, or the child may not want to be around them. It's okay, because y'all are two different people, all right? So I just came to drop that on moms out there today. I hope it'll help you and bless you. Baby, please, 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 if you don't take nothing else from this, take this key right here. Please do not feel guilty when those feelings and those moments come up in your mind and in your heart that you don't want to be a mama right now. It sucks. That's called reality. That's called reality slapping you in your face, okay? All right? And when those moments come up that you are having a conversation with this person and you think to yourself, I don't like you. I just don't like you as a person. I don't like your personality. It's some things about you. That doesn't mean that y'all will never be able to get along. It doesn't mean that you're going to feel like that all the time. It just means in that moment there's something that they're doing that is causing you're responding to it in that way that is making you say, I wish I was not around you right now. And society has told us that mothers don't have the right to do that, when daddies do it all the time. Get out of here, bro. Get on out of here. I don't want to talk to you right now. Get out of here with that. A daddy would say that in a minute and won't nobody look at him twice. Let a mama say that. Oh, they finna call child services on you. Not today, they ain't. Because I'm here to tell you that it's all right for you to have those feelings, baby. And if you need to get help, honey, just reach on out and get you some, okay? It's all right. You can get you some therapy, sweetheart. But in the meantime and in between time, I hope this helped you a little bit, okay? Now, I done gave you the key. It's up to you to apply it and unlock yourself and stop being in that bondage where you feel guilty every time you feel like you don't want to go make arts and crafts with this person right here because they done got on your nerves and you don't really like this and you want to run away. It's all right. It's all right. If people on social media be honest with you, they feel like that a lot more often than they let on. Okay? All right, y'all have a good one. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got a key for my single sisters. Oh my goodness, tomorrow's Independence Day. Single sis, we walking into freedom tomorrow. We are walking into some freedom tomorrow. I gotta tell us something tomorrow. Come on in tomorrow. All right, y'all. Bye.